I want to talk to you a little bit about gay suicide. That's the leading cause of death among gay men. The leading cause of death among young men is car accidents. But for gay men, it's suicide because they're told they're going to hell, their parents threw them out of the house, their friends reject them. It's really hard to be gay. I've written my first musical, A Tribute to the Memory of You, which was based upon a 23-year-old man that I was his buddy who ended up dying of AIDS. In my musical, Biff is his name, he attempted suicide. And I didn't know what you would talk with your creator when you have an out-of-body experience. I was driving up to Portland, Oregon to attend a conference, and I traveled through an area called the Avenue of Giants in California. It's 25 miles of redwood trees. And I came upon a sign that said the oldest redwood tree in the forest. I stopped there and I went out and I touched it, much like Jim Morningstar taught me to touch trees. I got so much communication I had to run back to my bus and get a notebook. I had 15 pages of what my creator would tell me if I was an out-of-body experience in suicide. I had to cut that way down in the musical because 15 pages is too much for Biff. I had that for the ending, but I didn't have a beginning. When I returned, I stopped on the opposite side of that tree, of that great tree, and I walked down to find a little pond. And I sat there with my dog, with my notebook, ready to write. And I just sat there, waiting. I said, okay, I'm waiting. Where's the information? And that quiet voice within me said, hi, Denny, are you looking for something? I said, yeah, I'm looking for you. And my voice said, well, I've always been here. All you got to do, how can I help you? I said, will you tell me a story? Oh, what kind of story would you like? Oh, please tell me that one about when I was a baby. Oh, I like telling that story. That's my favorite story. Please tell it to me. I love the way you tell it. That's how my musical, A Tribute to the Memory, begins. Biff walks out on the stage and he picks up a script and he hears this voice say the same words I do. And it begins with Biff and his mom rocking, holding her baby, and she sings this song, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. This musical is a story about Biff, a young gay man who comes out in a fundamentalist family, falls in love. It's a very dramatic story. It's been staged 42 times. I'm looking for a producer. You can see a lot of it on my website. I just mentioned in the last chapter about suicide being a serious thing in the gay world. When Biff was thrown out of his family by his father, he too thought suicide is the solution, when nobody wants you. He's now been in a long-term relationship with Charlie, his lover, and he's thinking about suicide. Charlie says, you know, when I was I got thrown out of the family, and I too thought about suicide. I learned this little song and dance. I'd like to teach it to you and see if this will help. And so if you click here, you will see from A Tribute to the Memory of You, Charlie singing this song, I Am Just Me, to Biff. Tribute has been done 42 times, various stages. It's got great reviews, packed houses. I'm looking for a producer. There's a lot of stuff on my website if you check it out. But right now, just listen to I Am Just Me, and maybe it can be your tune also. Thank you.